Hello, welcome. Emily here. And today I'd love to show you a practice that I do a couple of times a week, sometimes more. And it's an excellent self-care exercise, and it's become quite popular these days, and it's called gua sha. Gua sha uses stones that are shaped to fit the contours of the face or the body. There's also body gua sha, which I'll go into a little bit later. And it's like a facial massage, and it sculpts it sculpts the cheekbones, the forehead, the nose. You can go into the neck. And I'm going to show you today my simple routine that I do. I was feeling a little bit puffy and inflamed from doing a workout yesterday. And this is always just a great way to depuff and move the lymph system and all different kinds of things. So just before we get into that, I'd love to mention that I love to put these in the refrigerator if you're having more redness in your skin. That really helps cool that skin, the membrane on the surface of the skin. So before we get into that, though, I'd love to share with you a few products that I love, and I've been using for, I don't know, probably two and a half years now. And it's called Lymphatic. And this is an aloe-based skincare company that it's just been the best. It's the aloe does wonders for moisturizing and reducing redness and inflammation in the skin. And it's just one of my favorites that I found so far. And I'll include the link down below if you're interested in trying that. So, and I'll do another video on the specifics of that. But just the basic trio is the gentle cleanser, the freshener, and then we have the gentle moisture lotion. So what you want to do is you'll want to wet the skin, wash the face. I like to use a washcloth. You can also kind of run the washcloth down the face and down the neck, and really it helps drain this whole area, the lymph system, and help kind of prep for the work that we're about to do. So the play that we're about to do. So what you do is you take a little bit of water in front of your bathroom mirror, and you put it over after you wash the face, and then you do your toner, or your freshener is what Lymphatic calls it, and then your moisturizer. And by the way, this drives whatever you've put on the skin, put in more into the skin when you do gua sha. So you'll want to wet those areas, and then you want to create, like, kind of hold the area that you're pulling away from. So you do this motion along the cheekbone about 10 times, all the way up to that hairline next to the ear. And you'll see it get kind of red. I like to go kind of into the nose. I'm a little stuffy today. But this really helps. It helps drain the sinuses, both here under the cheekbone and underneath the eyes. We'll get into the brows in a second. So you want to do that 10 times, all the way into the ear. Have a little more water and do the other side. So you want to do this side 10 times. And you want to use gentle pressure. You don't want to do anything that's going, because these are gentle tissues. Want to keep that area firm so you have a little bit of tension between the two. And then I like to go into around the mouth. And you want to do this 10 times. over the lips and the chin. It's a really good, this is a really great area right here to work. There's a lot of really great acupoints. So you're increasing blood flow and moving lymphatics. And the skin will get a little bit red after you do this, but it'll go down. That's just from the increased circulation and blood flow. So you want to add a little more water. And for the forehead, what you'll want to do is you'll want to anchor here. And then I like to go up about 10 times, kind of moving slowly across the surface. And you'll see that beautiful blood flow once again down the center. And then you want to move over to one side, anchor at the brow. You have to do about 10 times. And do the other side, anchor with the other hand on that brow. This really helps with the lines on the forehead. You can see I have a little bit of those lines. This really helps reduce wrinkles and those expression lines. And this, this part, I like to go up the sides next to the eye, along the hairline. About 10 times, and let you do that. And then do the other side. All right. So that is the forehead and next to the eyes. And this will go down. You'll have a beautiful glow afterwards. The next part, using this stone, and I'll put the link of where I got these below. The next step, I like to go into the neck. So you wet the skin, and I like to go all the way underneath those occipitals. It's kind of where the skull meets the neck, and you want to go all the way down into the shoulder. Yeah. Gua Sha's been used for a long, long time. Traditionally, it's been used to move stagnant qi in the body, and it's just such a wonderful tool that you can use at home for not only beautification, but just to kind of move your energy in different ways and help relax the body. Self-care is so important. So you want to do 10 times, kind of down each area, and then you want to do the other side. I like to kind of go over those shoulder muscles. It really feels good. Get into those. So on this portion, if you're wanting to do just general lymphatic drainage, you want to go down. If you're wanting to do more lifting, if you have, say, more wrinkles or kind of sagging in this area, you'll want to go upward to really encourage that collagen production and the effects against gravity. So I generally like to go down because I'm generally just looking to move lymph. So the next tool, before we do that, there's one more with this one. So on the forehead, this is a really good one. So you take this edge and you go 10 times. 1, 2, 3 across the forehead. That's a good general one. And then, one more. Under the eyes, I like to, in this one, you want to be very, very, very gentle. In this one, you go, feels good to just kind of press that into the under eye. You tend to get some puffery under the eyes, and so what you want to do is go over this about 10 times, very lightly, to help move that fluid and puffiness out. All right, awesome. So the next stone I use in 2 different areas. First, I do nose contouring. And here you start at the eyebrows. And this one has a very unique shape for going across lines, like the jawline and the nose. You can do the eyebrow if you want. I like to kind of use the flat surface and go into here if you have any expression lines in this area. I like to go 10 times down the nose. And this really helps, you'll notice, just create much more definition. So 10 times down the nose. Excuse the redness, it's very temporary. And don't worry about it on yourself either. So this next move is about contouring the jawline. You want to start at the chin and go all the way up into the ear, where there's a big lymphatic drainage duct point in here. A bunch of glands underneath the jawline. This really helps move that. So you want to go up, down, and all the way down into this point right here. And there's also some really big lymph glands in this area too, underneath the collarbone. So you want to do that up, across the jawline, and down the neck. You kind of want to press it a little bit. And do the other side. All right, so 10 times on each side, and that is just the face and neck. There's a lot of different ways that you can use these two stones, but we can go into more advanced gua sha at a later time, and you'll just notice that your face feels amazing and looks so much better, and you'll notice the swelling. It just helps reduce inflammation and a variety of different things. So I invite you to try that, and feel free to comment below if you have any questions or anything of that nature. And I hope this adds a wonderful self-care practice into your routine. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.